So this session I'm going to continue the teaching in the Choden Guru from Afar, the one in this session. So at this time, if you're able to recognize, discover or recognize how fortunate we are. It's a most unbelievable what this time most unbelievable, unimaginable that if you realize, if you discover. So from one side, that one has not just precious human body, but human body, perfect human body, qualified to aid freedom tendencies, and that is extremely rare to find. Have also the virtuous friend, who revealed the complete path to, not only to liberation, but to complete path to enlightenment without any mistakes. It's a complete path without missing. So, and then have met with Dharma, not just that, not just with Dharma, but say the Mahana teaching that which enables us to achieve enlightenment, and to be able to enlighten all sentient beings and liberate them from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to enlightenment. Not just that, not just the Mahana, the Paramedic path, but and then met particular not only met the cause, the vehicle, but we met also the result of vehicle, the Mahana, the secret mantra of Vajrayana, which enables to achieve enlightenment, not only within one life, but without need to collect merit for 300 creations, and all that, even quicker than that, in a brief lifetime or different times, so they will so free from all the obstacles this time, and they received all the conditions to practice Dharma. So this time, then at this time, not sufficient, just not just sufficient, just not to be reborn the Lord and receive higher rebirth, and thereby human rebirth. Just that alone is not sufficient. But one must make sure that free from samsara. So before death comes. Then even just that alone is not sufficient in achieving liberation for oneself. Then say the self-cherishing thought is the door for from where the all the undesirable things, all the unfavorable conditions, all the obstacles, all the sufferings. So and the cherishing others, that is the door for all the happiness up to enlightenment. And then also not only oneself to achieve enlightenment, but you see, including to oneself, to be able to enlighten all sentient beings. So the numberless, not only source of all one's own happiness, but it's a source of cherishing others, and that is the source of. By having that, then one is able to cause all the happiness up to enlightenment to numberless hell beings, numberless hunger ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless asura beings, intermediate beings. So that this, so not only you achieve all your happiness from that, from the thought, good heart, the thought of cherishing others, not only that, but then all others, they see happiness. One can cause all the happiness up to enlightenment to every other, to each and every single sentient beings. Mother sentient beings. So all the number of sentient beings, their happiness also comes from that. One's own bodhicitta cherishing others. So therefore, one has a total full responsibility. You see, to change the full responsibility. Concerning one's own happiness, even concerning your own happiness, we need to change our attitude from cherishing oneself into cherishing others. We need to do that, and especially for the benefit of each and every single. For example, human beings here with us here, and those insects, animals who are around us. So concerning happiness of each one of them, and then all the rest of the sentient beings. So concerning for the happiness of each and every single sentient beings. So need to exchange our mind, from cherishing into cherishing others. For the benefit, for the happiness of every single sentient being that we see every day, every human being, every insect, or every animal, so any type of sentient being we see every day, for the happiness of each one. We need to do that, and all the rest of the sentient beings. You see, so the reason to exchange ones for others, it is infinite. It is like a limitless sky. The reason, urgency. So it involves happiness of numberless other sentient beings up to enlightenment. You see. So if you don't do that, if you don't change your attitude, then you fail. You don't succeed. All your happiness, and up to enlightenment, you don't succeed. Then you don't succeed. Then you see, unable to cause all the happiness up to enlightenment to every single hell being, animal, sura, human being, individual beings. And so this is so there's urgency there. You can't wait even for. There's urgency. You see, you can't wait even a second without changing, without transformation, without the one's own attitude being transformed or change from self-cherishing thought into cherishing others. So can't wait to even dare not live the life without even for a second. You can't stay, live life with a self-cherishing thought. See, not even a second. The reason, because they're numberless. One sentient being, the need one sentient being to achieve all the happiness of enlightenment. That one has to cause. So with cherishing that sentient being, then you are able to do all that, cause enlightenment. You see. So therefore, then to each and every single sentient being, you are able to do that. So like that. So then, that's how also one can understand, by the way, that one has full responsibility, and so to freedom from all the suffering, cause and bring to enlightenment by oneself alone, and for that one need to achieve full enlightenment, and so therefore, then, I think need to actualize this path of enlightenment. For that, then depends on this. You have to have realization, Guru devotion. So they were the three pieces of Lam Rim, the cause vehicle, need to actualize the result vehicle, the Mahana sixth mantra. Then for that need preliminary to actualize the cause vehicle, the three pieces of path of enlightenment. That depends on the root, the realization, the Guru devotion, the Guru Yoga. So therefore, going to our setting, listen to teaching. So please listen teaching well with the right this by clarifying well this virtuous bodhicitta and also conduct of listening teaching, conducted traditional practice of the Lamas. So this is just preliminary. There will more. There will hopefully there will be more teachings of the Guru version. But this is some preliminary. To go over this Choden Guru from Afar. To start with this before the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga. Going over the commentary of the Guru Yoga. So that. But these. Some meditation, the secret meditation that goes with the mixing, so that I thought to do maybe tomorrow or something. That to go over that, anyone who has received that one need qualification. You see, having received high tantra initiation, not enough. Having received the lower tantra initiation, that great initiation, that doesn't qualify. So need having received great initiation of tantra. Because the meditation, what you do is it has high tantra practice, very secret. Even that's the very secret, which enter the which is the advice or enter the seal. So so that before going through the commentary, then by giving this transmitting this meditation technique and the teachings that which I received from my Guru, his name is Chang Rinpoche. So then there's a chance to, when we do the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga, to apply this secret meditation. Then also do the common meditation, the purification and attaining the different types of wisdom. So so in the as far as outlines from liberation palm in your hand, the outlines of the Guru Devotion meditation starts with the 8 advantage by correctly devoting virtuous friend, and then 8 shortcomings. If one do not have Guru, then also one should understand that it means one doesn't get those 8 advantages also do not receive, because without there's no Guru in the life, so there's nothing to practice. You see, there's no Guru devotion practice, correct devoting. So then the 8 shortcomings that made mistakes with the relationship with the virtuous friend. If one has met the mistake, did the opposite, then devoting mindfulness, devoting the virtuous friend, then one did the opposite. You see, then the one mistake with the relationship with the virtuous friend, after one met Dharma connection, you see, oneself is disciple, and that the person is a Guru. with this recognition, then one has received teachings, even four stanzas, even one verse, even few syllables of the mantra one has received. That person, gave, to you, so met Dharma connection. So the not because you heard the mantra from that person or the heard teachings, not just by that. So there's mentioned that in the Lam Rim teachings, quoted to Jana Gantal, this text, so I don't know who composed, saying that after having heard, 직섬 냠바라 관계 Lama Rim Chenmo, 치 깨네 야제네 미셔천도 깨워주스. So after having heard one verse of teaching from somebody, then if one does not regard that person as guru, then that will affect the karmic result. One will the cause is to be born as a dog, or 100 lifetimes as dog. I'm sure that especially when you have problems, even normally, but especially when you have problems, then you wish to be a dog. That's very easy to happen. Even normally, if you see a nice dog, I want to be like that, you see. Or picnics or chiba, the small one, the very chihuahua. So want to be chihuahua. Lama had a chihuahua the year, I think the year before, maybe 2 years before Lama passed away, 2 years or 1 year, a chihuahua. I think died. There's another one, picnic one. The red one from Holland, I think. Died, I think, when Lama, to the aspect of the heart, that died, I think. Anyway, so what is it called? Purul, this purul, at the leg, big hair, then Poodle. Or when you see poodle, that's poodle, that lots of hair at the feet, and then like that. And some people want to be like that, Anyway, and normally, and then especially when you have a relationship problem, so. So those, I don't know, but if one becomes director of the center, then too many problems. So you want to become, or maybe could talk. That I'm not sure. That I haven't heard anyway. I haven't heard that. Anyway, so when you have a relationship problem, or you see failed, you lost your business, and lost a lot of money or something, Anyway, some problem that you can't say, that you have concept to see that something you can't bear, so then you think, oh, it's much, so, has a much better life, say, so happy, peaceful life to be fish in the water, or dolphin, a fish in the, but you don't think about somebody fishing, you don't think that, or the other, many other big fish, they eat the small ones, don't think that. Anyway, so especially when there's problems, so, things like that, or much better to be a monkey, they have no responsibility or something like that, see, much better, much happier to be a monkey. But, so, monkey or has a bird, or even butterfly, there's all these colors you can fly, you see. So, the butterfly has no problems. I have a problem, but butterfly has no problems. So anyway, because you can't read their mind. You can't read their mind. So you don't see their suffering. You can't read their mind, so you don't see their suffering. So that is it. Of course, you see, suddenly your body started to become dog, from this human body, see this nice human body, you see, so they suddenly start to become dog. Start turn dog coming out like this, growing from here, nose getting longer like this. Anyway, so things start to change the body. You see, would you enjoy that? Would you be so excited to become dog? That time, that time, you see. But other times you wish like to be dog, they have no problem. See, you feel, you can't stand with it. You have so much problem, and this they don't have problem. You see, so happy, so peaceful, to be dog. See. But next year your body starts becoming dog, and immediately you go to a hospital. Like Michael Jackson, you see. So anyway, but I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that because his body is like a dog. I'm not saying that. He does. Well, I heard he does. He changed many times. You see. So I'm using that example as a human being. You see, he changed so many times. You see. So of course your body could start to turn out into dog. Of course. That time that you were excited. Then that's different. You don't go to hospital. You jump out of the bed, and you jump out of the bed. So happy. And you dance, and so rushing to hospital. You see. So anyway, but that if you do that, of course, then it's different. Because anyway, normally you with unbelievable worried, you'll be freaking out. Unbelievable worried, you see. This is start to grow, you see, like, the hairs, start to grow, you see. Will be panic, as whenever I'm telling you all the time, says panic. Don't be panic, So the panic, then you become panic, you see that panic. So you see, you wouldn't get any sleep and eat, unable to enjoy food, unable to eat and sleep, because this worry. So immediately you go to any part of the world, in a hospital, you see, to operation, you see, to change, to change, make it a human being, make it a human face, not dog. So, so anyway, then that time then you can understand, you see. Or start to become butterfly, see. The body start to become butterfly, see. See, an unbearable worry, you see. So when it starts to actually happen, so that in India, this is also part of the story of the karma. In India, one day there was a huge snake on the road. So the other trucks could not go over. So one truck went over. So gets killed. So what happened was the driver of the truck had 2 children. After that, got maybe after that, I'm not sure. Anyway, got 2 children, and the children born with the body snake. With all these pieces, what do I know? All these pieces, scale, all this. So 2 children, body like that, and no schools accept him. So no schools want to accept him to study, you see, because the body is frightening. So then he took, I think, in many hospitals, to operate, or I think maybe very difficult, So that, say, not that. So, it could be Nagaham also. That, we fight, so much for freedom. You see, in the world, people fight so much for freedom. Want to express your feelings, your sufferings, your problems, and want to get freedom. Because you want happiness, so you fight for freedom. You speak, So if you are a dog, you can't talk. You have no freedom to speak, express your sufferings. What you think, what you like, what you wish, you can't express it all. So, first of all, physically, you see, you can't stand, even one day to be like that, to be like that, and then can't stand that. Then you see, just live the rest of the suffering, just no freedom, can't express your wishes, the difficulties what you have, is the problems. So even there's some pain there you can't express. It's extremely difficult to express, to let the other person to know. Can't tell. Something that harms to you can't express. Food or something. You can't express what you like. You can't talk. You can't write. The dog can't write. You see, dog can't speak, can't write, you see. But you see, can talk. The human body can talk and can write, you see. So many ways you can explain your problem and you fight for the freedom, you see, that. So anyway, even that's just that, you see. Even just that, you see. How so much suffering, that, that, you see. So difficult the other person I know the person, even you're staying, even they're staying with a person, but so difficult to. And so many, they don't take care of you well. You see that, even at the house, but doesn't really take care well, and then so even somebody who, but the person's side, even the person's side, kind of what he or she meant to take care well, what the person think, but the dog can't express what he or she, the dog, because he can't really express, which is so. How that is so much suffering. It's just even that, without talking about the rest of the suffering that they have. So anyway, by having received a verse of teaching, then if one does not regard that as guru, then that causes to be born as a dog 100 lifetimes. Then after that you get born as message into Devote. Message in the explanation by Papanga Rinpoche, it's a lower caste. You get born as human being, but lower caste, everybody look at you down, or the person has no freedom again. Everybody look at down. So like like in those countries, like India, it's untouchable, so they say. So everybody, they look it down, and very difficult to see, to get, they don't have freedom to do what others do, you see, to get a higher position, or to do what, job, what others do. High jobs, what others can do. So anyway, but His Holiness Solu Rinpoche used to explain the meaning of message in the Devote. That means a scorpion. So after 100 lifetimes, you get born as dog. Then after that, you get born as a scorpion. But if it's a very happy scorpion, maybe something, but I don't think it's a happy scorpion. Very happy scorpion. Meditating scorpion, meditator scorpion, and that. So anyway, like that. So that. So this means that not just anybody you hear teaching even when you do in the class Dharma discussion, then you hear from your friends many explanations. You see something very beneficial for mind. You can hear that from other people, also from when somebody give lecture on the lecture, on the Buddhism, and you can hear teachings. So like that. So it is not saying like that kind of thing. So first, you see, with the recognition, you are self-disciple that that person is guru. With that, then if you received if you have received teaching, even one verse of teaching, but then you forget. You see, either you don't know the Lam Rim teachings on Guru devotion, you don't know, or you have read or studied in the past, but you don't actually practice. You don't actually practice. You have read or you heard, but you don't practice. So you don't. Therefore, you see, you don't regard that. You regard that person guru. Then, after having received one verse of teachings, or more, or even the shortest one verse of teaching, but then after that you forgot. Either you don't practice, or you forgot to devote that person. You see, that person guru and to devote for God. So here is not talking about getting angry or heresy to that guru. You see, angry and arise in heresy, anger. He's not talking about that. Intentionally giving up, not that. But it says here, either you don't practice, you knew but you don't practice, or you forgot. So like this, you see, then you get reborn, just unable to, just because you did not devote after that. And so that coming consequences, you see, the effect is the one get born 100 times dog, and then after that a lower caste or the scorpion. So there are cases like this. For example, when I was a very, very small child, I think 3, 4, something around. So I was taken by my uncles, my uncles, in the temple, in the Solu Khumbu, see the Tame, the village where I was born. So up on the sea, by going up, you see, on the surface of the mountain, there's the monastery, my home monastery. So I was taken there to the temple by my uncles, like that, to within in the temple when they were receiving initiations, teachings from this the Lama who founded the monastery there. The Lama himself is not monk, is a married Lama, but very kind-hearted, and who spent the whole his life doing so many retreats and doing practice and giving teachings, initiation to other people, like who was faced like long life man, a long white beard, like that, very. Anyway, so I was brought there by them. Of course, I don't listen. Of course, I wouldn't be listening to teaching because I would be sleeping there on somebody's lap, on somebody's lap. So in the line, you see, on somebody's lap or on the seat. So maybe beginning a few minutes, maybe a few minutes I'm aware what the Lama and the people around, you see, then fell asleep. So as a small child, so the all transmission, all the transmissions, teachings or initiations like that. So the most I was sleeping, so no idea. Anyway, even I was awake, no idea what's going on. Anyway, so there was one time the initiation of the Pemas. I think Pemas Leuduma is called Leuduma. So that one, I think the inauguration for the Bhaja to become the Bhaja master. I think so. According to that, the tradition, you see, you have to sit on the throne. The disciple have to sit on the throne. Then somebody hold an umbrella on top of you, Then you have to blow conchal. So I tried to blow. So that one I remember because I had to blow conchal, but the conchal didn't work. It didn't make sound. But next boy, when you blow, it makes sound. I remember that. But that's all. So rest, I think, sleeping. So I used to regard, even though there was nothing, but because I was taken by somebody, it's like same as a dog brought the teachings or the initiations, like that. So anyway, I used to regard Guru, but then later when I asked, I checked to great Bodhisattva Kunmi Lama Tenzin Gyaltsen in Nepal, India. So I explained this situation. Do I need to devote Guru? How it is? So Rinpoche said, if you don't see any benefit if you don't see any benefit that you received, any benefit to your mind, you heard, which means, I think Rinpoche means, you heard a teaching, then it's something you understood, and there's something new to your mind, something benefit to your mind, you see. You learn something. But I had nothing. So Rinpoche said that if there's no benefit at all, you don't see anything, then you don't need to devote as a guru. So then after that, I couldn't not say anything. So I didn't devote. Before I used to devote, because I was there. So Rinpoche said that I need to devote. But that I didn't have you see, recognition Guru to have all this. This kind of determination, you see, it wasn't known, you see, that. And then, then another Lama in Buxa, I received. We were going to go to Dorje, where there's Lama Yeshe's monastery, branches of the monastery, which is in Tibet. The Tomo is near Sikkim. The Tomo is in Tibet, but near Sikkim. So when we escaped from Tibet through Bhutan, we were at Buxa, where the monks from Lhasa, Saragat and Tibet and other monasteries came. And those who wanted to continue their study, those who don't want to study, they went to work to make a road to different parts of India, especially I think in the borders like that, close to Tibet, different parts of India. So I went for work. So many monks went for work. So those who wanted to continue study, they stayed Buxa. So we were not planning to stay at Buxa. We were going to go to Dorje. There's our own monastery there. But then the police, the head of the police, who I think he's sort of Tibet, but Indian, but Tibet, maybe Tibetan nationality, maybe. So this head of the police, his name is Tashi Babu. So this head of the police didn't allow me to go to. He said, other monks can go, but myself and another attendant should stay at Buxa, cannot go. So I don't know why he did this, I have no idea. He's police, head of the police. So I thought, maybe the Sarach monastery, maybe one of the staffs, about or the staffs, maybe some members of the monastery maybe went to the police. But I don't, but it doesn't seem like that. But what is, Buddha, how say, the Dharma protectors, whatever, something the police, and the police to stop me going away and to step back. So due to that, so I'm not sure if I went from Buxa, if the police didn't stop me, I don't know what happened by now. I have no idea. Could be in a hell realm, could be anywhere. So the police stopped, didn't let me to go and asked to stay at Buxa. So therefore, I met the great teachers. So Geshe Rinpoche, the first teacher, who began to the philosophy, the Buddha, Geshe Rinpoche. Then after that, Geshe Rinpoche's disciple, one meditator who was very learned, Lama Yeshe. So So again, then he didn't stay much. So so that time there was no text. There was no text. Text is very rare, for philosophical text. Because the monks, when they came, they just they just while the war's happening, they should run. You see, so. So all the philosophical, text, so many of the 100,000 pages, and they had to write. So they had to write and that copy. So then later, Lama Yeshe Rinpoche, when he was when the Chinese in Tibet let him go out of the prison, then he's very smart. He collected trucks of philosophical texts. The Sarachi, the Jason Chujels, authors text, big, the huge loads of trucks he brought from Tibet and sent to Buxa. So that made it so easy for all the monks to have it in a text. Before that, extremely rare. So then after that, printed, made available. So anyway, then after Lama Yeshe, so he left Buxa Rinpoche is very busy, have many disciples, so to teach. So then sent to advised to send to Lama Yeshe to receive teaching. Then he was there a short time. He wanted to live ascetic life, wandering life. So he left to India, Bombay and things. So the first thing the teaching I received from Lama Yeshe is this Mixema, the Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga meditation. This other meditation technique where it says that if you do 100,000 Mixema with this visualization, then you would see Lama Tsongkhapa. So that one. So during those times, I used to do this at Buxa. Then he explained this first teaching. Then he explained the 7 techniques, the mana, cause and effect, the bodhicitta. There was no text, so she explained orally, and I wrote down with my own writing, which wasn't studied, just my own writing. It's not studied from somebody, So these were the first teachings I received from Lama Yeshe. So that, but a long time ago, I passed away. Then took lay aspect, then passed away. But very learned, very humorous, very learned, very joyful, great teacher. Like similar to Lama, Lama Yeshe like that. Then after that, she then went to receive teaching from Lama. So that actually Lama Yeshe wanted me to, after Lama Yeshe left, then Lama Yeshe wanted me to take teaching from another. Lama Yeshe is a very close disciple. From the same comes to Choden, very close disciple of Rinpoche. So that's what Rinpoche would like. But somehow my karma, I think it is different. So my class, the monks, they were taking teaching from Lama. Lama Yeshe. So then the leader of my class, so we're close friends, which is in the same class. He was the leader. But it's so hot, so we used to go out for out on the mountains where there's a green place. Then you kind of relax there, you see, or go outside in the river to to wash. So quite often, like that. So he one day he insisted to go to Lama. So anyway, came out from the house, from the monastery, came out, went out, came out and came down, because the Buxa is on the camp is on the hill, so you come down, then there's football ground, see. The football ground where these staffs of the camp, Indian staffs in the camp, they play football. They do competition with the outside Indians. They do competition. So the staffs, the Indian staffs who run the refuge camp, the monks camp, see. So they ask the abbots. They ask the abbots to monks to come to watch the football. Usually there's some monks who to watch when they play football, so they don't get you the disciplinary, or some stuff, they come, because during puja, you see, they come out there, there's a monk watching the football, because there's, at the same time, there's puja happening, the program, see, daily program happening on the platform. So then some of the monks was there, they like to see football, but then they run away. Anyway, so when they have competition, then they ask the abbots, to please allow the monks to come. So then there's a football ground. So here at the hill, then there's a police house. Then all the monks live. So all the monks live on this hill, you see. So everybody had, robes, red robes like that, you see. So it become very glorious, very pompous or glorious. So I think the idea is so that this other part of Indian, other party to lose, by the being well overwhelmed by the monks. I think that's another idea. Anyway. So then I came down with him on this part of the ground. Then there's some shops around, some Tibetan restaurant, then other some Bhutanese or Indians, few, selling few vegetables like that, or wine things, Buddhist kind of restaurants like that, or wine or things. So you come down, you cross that, then you go up. Then there's the house building where the head of the camp, Sikh, who was from Second World War, I think the general or leader or something. So outside that there's a mango tree, huge mango tree, bottom the cement all around. So where the monks do something, they take rest when they go for teachings, to Geshe-la, or the very famous abbot from Tibet, Serkong, who passed away. That or also Geshe one ex-abbot from who lives in Adelaide, see. So they live quite far, a little bit up there. And that house built during the British time, a little bit better conditioned house. So then you go still up, way up. Then there's Lal Bangla. This is called where the Geshe-rat and there's a very famous abbot in the Geshe or something where they lived. It's a forest bungalow. Then you go still high up. Then there's a building where the incarnation, the Papanka, the great Papanka who wrote this incredible teaching Sudha Tantra, Lam Rim. So live there. when he was studying at Buxa, the 5 major sutra texts and all those, who right after became Geshe then passed away to cancer and passed away at Chang. This is from down below, it's a part of West Bengal. So then from down below was very hot, the sleepy. Then you go by car, you climb the mountain. Then there's a Chang, is a town. So he passed away there. I went to see from Dorje. That time I was staying at the Geshe monastery in Dorje, Gum. After Rinpoche passed away, I went to see. So I reached at this mango tree place, you see. Started to go up. Outside the headman of the camp, the Indian headman who looks after camp, you see. So I told the chapel, I told the leader of our class, I said I don't want to go. I'll go back to monastery. I don't want to go to Lama to Lama. So he insisted. Then I went. And after some time I told him, no, I don't want to go. I want to go back. Then he insisted. Then I went a little bit. So I did a few times like this. Then finally arrived at Lalbangla, where Papanga incarnation. There are a few other incarnate lamas live there. So their Lama was living there at that time. So finally like this, I arrived outside of the Lama's house. Then I still said, I don't want to go. So he insisted. So then anyway, he went first to see Lama. So I didn't bring any offering, because didn't have. Anyway, so he prepared offering, the brass container, the necklace in a brass container, drink wine or things like food. So then he filled it with the rice. They put 5 rupees, the pieces, 1 rupee like this, 5. Then very short scarf, very old, this size, scarf, totally. So he put like that, and then so he took inside of a Lama. So Lama asked him, whether I got permission from Geshe Rabten Rinpoche, because he was same disciple. So if the Geshe Rabten, Geshe Rabten Rinpoche is his guru, Lama's guru, so he got permission. I think maybe my case, so said, so Geshe Rabten Rinpoche did get permission, but even though there wasn't exactly what Geshe Rabten Rinpoche had in mind. So anyway, so I went inside room, then Lama put, because I'm giving the name, just artificial name, the label Lama, reincarnation Lama, you see. So I was put on the Lama's bed. I'm not in the bed, but Lama was sitting there, so next to that is on the bed. So I think that might be the reason why, from beginning, the reason why sitting on throne, the karma to sit on throne, I think might be from that, from beginning Lama put. Also Geshe Rabten Rinpoche the same, put on his bed when I went to see Geshe Rabten Rinpoche first. So the Geshe Rabten Rinpoche's bed is so very high, that not inside the building. Inside the building, many other monks were all bamboo bed all the way like this, So filled with so many monks. So outside to the building, there's a cement floor, so courtyard. Then there's barbed wires, then they teach. So you enter inside, then you turn this way. The balcony, what's it called? Balcony. So So this is not much space. From there to maybe not so much space. So again, there bed like this here, bed like this monks. Then there's tiny road. Then up there, Geshe-Rabden's bed very high, facing down. So sometimes there's curtains. Sometimes there's curtains between. I think I was there then. I think maybe Lama was sitting there. So Lama's bed was that time. I didn't make connections. Lama's bed was there. So I think Lama was there. So it was his bed in the front of Geshe-Rabden's bed. So then he picked me up and put on the Geshe-Rabden's bed, on the bed. So so I was sitting up there. Then next to then Lama was sitting just down there. So this bed like this, and there with huge text piled on the table, and then very devoted, extremely devoted to Geshe-Rabden like that. I was looking down and see. So when Geshe-Rabden was the first Bangla when he lived there, so Lama comes to receive their teachings with another monks. Then they wait sometimes outside until the other class that's going on is finished. And so before my connection, so Lama used to play with me that he holds with his right hand the belt, he hold here, then you lift up, hold this, lift up. When Lama comes for the teachings, the teaching from Geshe-Rabden, you see. So anyway, so first day, because I didn't have wish to come to that, you see, maybe do that. I didn't understand one single thing, the teaching in that day, didn't understand at all. And also Lama was teaching very fast, so I thought, I was thinking in my mind, why Lama can't teach slower? I thought that. But next day, things changed. The next day, things changed. The first day was completely like this, didn't understand at all. Yeah, my impression was the first day that. Anyway. So I think here, even though really, there was no force really want to, but there's a strong karma from past life, you see. Strong karma. So that's what karma, you see, strong karma from past life. So the past life karma led, you see. So however, extremely fortunate from my side, it's unbelievable fortunate to able to have connection with this great masters like that. So anyway, the point is this, that before that, after the priest stopped, then there was one Lama, see, one monk to me to one Lama. So it went 3 days, but learned just one verse, learned just one stanza, 5 verses or something like that, praise to Manshi. And I was helped by one young Lama, Choden Rinpoche, from Roseling. He should come up to help me. So then, after 3 days, this Lama told me that I cannot be your teacher. I cannot be your teacher. Then he sent me to Geshe-Rabden. So this is how it happened, But we didn't know Geshe-Rabden, So that's how it guided. So he said he can't be teacher. So then I asked Lama Rinpoche, or what about this situation, or what about this? He said, after 3 days, he could not be Guru, my Guru, so should I devote to him or not? So Lam Rim said that you don't need, if you can devote, you can devote. If you can't devote, just leave it in equanimity. Just leave it in equanimity. You don't need to criticize. So then, after that, after Rinpoche advised that, then did not follow as Guru. After Rinpoche's advice, because he himself, permitted to us, Jose, can be your Guru. See that. So this is I'm clarifying, since I'm talking about that subject, you see, so that so Lam Rim Chenmo, there says Tenche Lome Tseni, Tenche Gevishini Tseni, the definition of the disciple and Guru, on whom one is devoting to. The definition of the disciple and do you remember? Somebody's there? Where? What's Steve? Tenche Gevishini, Tenche Lometsini, Tenche Gevishini, right? Tenche Lometsini. Huh? No? No, wrong? So I think, let's say, one, so maybe one who is devoting, or say, one who is devoting, there must be definition of disciple, and devoting to Guru in the definition of disciple. Whose object to be devoted is the definition of the virtuous friend. Maybe like that. So Choden Rinpoche said that the teacher also has to have recognition that this is a disciple. That's what Rinpoche said. When I asked to Rinpoche, Choden Rinpoche, the teacher side also has to recognition this disciple. Like that. That's according to Rinpoche, Choden Rinpoche. One guru, among the gurus that I have, one guru, his name is Serkong. So one guru that I devote to is his name is Serkong Chang. Serkong Chang. There wasn't any formal teaching, some text I received in particular, but when we came in Nepal from Buxa, from India, we came to Nepal, Lama and myself. We stayed at Gulupa monastery nearby the stupa. At that time, there was only two monasteries at Bauda, Gulupa monastery and the Skaju monastery next to the stupa. Only these two. That time, in those times when we arrived in Nepal. But now, total full. There's so many monasteries there. I was going to say, I've totally lost. I was going to say, that's right. So then there was Nungne. This monastery Nungne, very strict Nungne. They do from lineage from Tibet. The Gajanese Yeltsin, this great Pandit, this Tibetan Lama, great Pandit, who's I think during that time, or in Guru of one of the Isangda Lama's incarnation. So anyway, one of the great Lama in Tibet, a great scholar, unbelievably highly attended, and established incredible, very, very best quality monastery. Vinaya practice, disciplines. I don't think it had much debating, philosophy, all this, but so pure, established very pure monastery, Vinaya practice. So you see all the disciplines according to Vinaya. Very good monastery. So Jirong, in a place called in Tibet, Jirong. So these monks escaped from Tibet and lived in this monastery. We built a Mongolian Lama. So we've been staying there for almost a year, upstairs. So definitely there was Nune. They held Nune in the Sagatawa, the Tibetan Padma. So then the benefactor is a Tibetan benefactor of Nune. So this benefactor Nune, they want to invite Choden Rinpoche, not the Lama who lives in Shanba. But the monks don't want that. Monks want to invite second Rinpoche. So question is 8 minor precepts. Who will give the 8 minor precepts during Nune? That was the question. So the monks don't want 8 minor precepts, from Choden Rinpoche. But the benefactor want to invite Choden Rinpoche and give 8 minor precepts. So anyway, so Choden Rinpoche was there. And the second Chang was invited there. But even the monks' wishes. So Rinpoche came in the early morning to give 8 minor precepts. So then Rinpoche came down. And then didn't sit on the throne, but sat on the I think the monks' seat. Then Rinpoche, he brought the text. He brought the text there for the precepts. Then Rinpoche said, if somebody met Kaka, somebody met Kaka there, and then so the Guru tells you, lick that Kaka, then you're able to immediately, without hesitation, you go there and lick that. The Kaka, which is very strong, like this, like dog licking, you see. Like this, you lick. So, if you're able to do that immediately, then this is Dharma. He said, there's something like Kaka, then the Guru tells, you go there to lick the Kaka. Then you immediately go there and lick, like this, Kaka. So then this is Dharma. Then Rinpoche left. He just said that he didn't give the 8 minor precepts. He didn't give the 8 minor precepts. He brought the text, but upstairs, then he left upstairs. So anyway, I thought this incredible, unbelievable teaching, just few words, but it means a lot, But it's really heavy, really, it has a lot of weight, these few words, you see. And it's true, you see. And so I'd devote. I'd go to see Rinpoche time to time, sometimes to ask more, things like that. But Rinpoche knows everything. The minute when you enter the room, he knows everything. He just throw dice just to bring down, like ordinary people, you see. Bring down, say, sure, like common ordinary people who laugh and dice, things like that. But he know everything about your life, whole thing. So there are many stories, many facts. It isn't just my own experiences. So he holds the dice, but sometimes he tells things before the dice. Sometimes just before the dice, So anyway, so that. But I think you see, like for example, his honest teachings, where his honest teachings, there's so many thousands. So I mean, there's no way to first request marriage reciprocation. There's not kind of time to all that. But when his own Rinpoche, some particular initiations and teaching, some particular initiations, I think it seems that people go to ask, you don't go to see Rinpoche, you ask the attendant, may I receive this teaching, this initiation. So then, sort of get permission. Since I saw that doing like this, but it means you go to see Rinpoche. Anyway, like his own teaching, where there are many hundred thousands of people over there. There, see, taking initiation, whatever. Of course, that's naturally disciple. I mean, even you don't say, I particularly ask his own president that doesn't require. So that is assumed. See, what's time now? Dinner time? Huh? Half dinner is gone. Anyway. Yeah. 다이트니 사비 겨와디 된당도 콜라 강변은 개발하지 zor로 덴베닝보른도 사지조 장주심조는 뭐지마게 왕나지지 자와년밤에 바이 공내 공도배와 쇼 장주심조는 뭐지마게 왕나지지 자와년밤에 바이 공내 공도배와 쇼 장주심조는 뭐지마게 왕나지 자와년밤에 바이 공내 공도배와 쇼 강대가베 그베 신경대 변난데와 몰리 주민의 제례성 어떤 전야도 샤베스데 받던 요지 반달라메 고제때마다 그냥 되게 중요하다 다시 한번 주다 되는 데 산제 또 보라 아진지 Three times I described about me, 3 times I talked about others. May any sentient being who see me, touch me, just merely seeing me, touching me, remembering me, think of me, talking, praising or criticizing, talking of me, dreams of me, even seeing pictures of me, whatever connection they make towards me, that made purified any karma instantly and never ever get reborn in the lower elements. That these sentient beings may never ever get reborn in the lower elements forever, and immediately cause them to generate the faith in Buddha Sangha and actualize bodhicitta in their heart. And all the sicknesses immediately get healed, and spirit harms, and purify the defilements, and able to actualize path, and all the wishes for happiness immediately get fulfilled according to Holy Dharma. So oneself to become wish-fulfilling to all, just merely they seeing me, touching me, remembering me, think of me, whatever connection they make to me, harm or help. So to be useful to be useful, to be wishful feeling to all sentiment, to all those sentiments that and achieving enlightenment as quick as possible. Devote that take time is flat about this empty. That which is made level by mind, but I was also made level by mind. Achieve the Lama Tsongkhapa's enlightenment, made level by mind, and Guru Lama Tsongkhapa's. So Lama Tsongkhapa's enlightenment, which is merely left by mind. So lead the sentient beings who are merely left by mind to that enlightenment, which is merely left by mind, by myself alone, who is also merely left by mind. Dedicated Mary to be able to follow Holiness for some of the Bhatama's worship religious. I dedicate all the merits to be able to dedicate all the merits in the same way as 3 times Buddha's dedicated merits and Chang teaching from the particular Lama Tsongkhapa teaching made be spread in all direction, made by flourish by around this world, but completely realizing God's heart in the heart of all of us here and all our parents and then as well as in the hearts of all the students and benefactors and all those who give up their life doing service in all of our hearts with this very lifetime without delay in a second. Jen Padicita. Perhaps my life is to pray all listen away from the southern coast, bringing to enlightenment, the Dharma teaching. Everything's empty. Generated into deity, mandala, nectar, put nectar. Oceans of nectar. Numberless ocean nectar offered to gurus by meditations of all the Guru Buddha Sangha or the traditional religions. Generate bliss, prostrate to function to all of them, and make offering to also all the 10 of Buddha Sangha by meditations of Guru. Generating temptation, offer to us all numberless nectar, oceans of nectar, offer to all the traditions, statues, stupas, scriptures, all other holy objects. By maintaining the essence of Guru. All these holy objects that which in all the 10 directions, by maintaining the essence of Guru. Make charity to numberless helpings, numberless hungry ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, suras, asuras, invested. They all a cause and exercise path, seize all the development, liberated from all suffering, they all become enlightened, they all become enlightened in the day-to-day practice. Lama Sanje Lama Judeje Lama Judeje Bunyeje Lama Manda Chego Dazo Goje Zara Tamje Do Kunjo Sundana Yamide Kunjo Sumbu Jundu Chewada Kunjo Sumje Chenmo Jumbo. Did all the 3 times it is collected by others, so many limitless guys made it collected now, so many times. So, yeah, oneself, one's family members, all of us here, also, all the sentient beings maybe never separate from the Guru Dhamma Sangha, and they always make collect meditate by making offering. It's the blessing of Guru Dhamma Sangha. That was his realization from Guru Yoga after enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. So, to with the ones in the house of all of us, all sentient beings, in the hearts of all the sentient beings, as well as the number of sentient beings who died to suffer the training, who worked for this food, in the evolution of this food, in the long run, the evolution who died to suffer the training, how many others who worked for this food. Especially we dedicate for them. Remember them, dedicate. Did all the 3 times made us collecting by others. Look at everything empty. I action object, everything empty. Then dedicate. Did all the 3 times made us collecting 3 times made us collect others. May the I achieve the Lama Tsongkhapa's enlightenment and bring all the sentiment to Lama Tsongkhapa's enlightenment by myself alone. Okay. Please enjoy. Please enjoy the enjoyment.